Chat, are we back? Are we back?
Your wife is in the DM, hey baby. Hit me back on my chat you later on. We'll be on the after party, the Win nightclub, baby.
What's up, boys? How we doing? How are we doing? We are back for the first time ever with an expansion GM mode here with the Nebraska Wieners, my hometown team. We're going to try to create a dynasty, what we could not do in Utah, here in NHL 24 for the expansion draft. How we doing, boys? We're back. Hey, Past, I'm a Canucks fan and wanted to say good hard-fought series. Good hard-fought series, brother. It was back and forth. And from a non-biased perspective, if you didn't have any horse in the race, that was a good series to watch, honestly. Nobody won to, actually, Edmonton won 2 games in a row to end it. But besides that, nobody won 2 games in a row. It was back and forth. Great games, pretty much every single game of the series was a great game. So yeah, I thought it was a good series. How we doing, boys? Rate your day 1 to 10. 10 being absolutely wonderful, 1 being absolutely horrible. POV 2011 in Vancouver. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a rough time. So, here we are with the Nebraska Wieners in NHL 24. Now, if you take a look, we have nobody on our roster because we have yet to pick players from every single NHL team. We're doing an expansion draft, and we got to know what we want to do with this team. Do we want to win right away, or do we want to build towards the future? I have also put in the Utah Icemen instead of the Arizona Coyotes in the Central Division. And I know Nebraska, if they were an NHL team, they would not be in the Metro. But since we are in the Western Conference with Utah, I want to go to the East so we have new storylines, new teams that we face in the playoffs, and so on and so forth. I had soccer ripped out my hit in my head. What? Hey, yo, how's life? It's going good, brother. It is going good. I'm cheering for the Oilers now. Nice, nice. Yeah, the Oilers had a very big W in the semifinals against Vancouver in Game 7. That was huge. But for right now, where is the expansion draft? We are going to simulate up expansion draft. I don't know where it would be at. I guess I'm just going to advance a day. I'd like to see you trade for Axel Sandin Pellikka. Who drafted him? What team drafted him? He's a very good defenseman. And I would definitely like to pick him up. Upcoming salary cap. Okay, where's the expansion draft? Advance another day. Nebraska is selecting first overall in the draft lottery. Now, the draft lottery is going to be different considering we're starting out in, I believe, 2023 in the summer. And like guys like Connor Bedard will not be available. He's still going to be on Chicago. But the good news is we get to select 1 lucky player to Nebraska. Opinion on cheese? It's okay, I guess. You're on my 62-inch TV. Nice, brother. So pretty much the decisions you make in the expansion draft tomorrow will decide whether the franchise sinks or swims in its first year. I'll be keeping a close eye on your choices, as will the fans. All right. Expansion draft is here. It is now time for us to go ahead and see who we are going to draft. All right, so GM Pasta, first day on the job, and I am allowed to select one player from every single NHL franchise to help build the Nebraska Wieners here in Nebraska. Obviously, I replaced the Coyotes with Utah, and I left the Icemen there. So we could have a rivalry with them. I mean, they are in the Western Conference, and we're in the East, so it's a little bit different. But do we want to build right now? Try to go all in, win as many games as we can, selecting the best players possible, or do we select the younger players that do have potential, so by year 3 or 4, we're an absolute juggernaut? I think I'm going to go with the latter, considering the fact that we did that with Utah, and we started out very good. I want to collect as many young players as possible on cheap deals that can grow to a high overall, ship them off when they ask for too many dollars, and rinse and repeat. So, I feel like Stars in 6. I'm not an Oilers hater. I'm really not. I mean, you were praying for the downfall last night. So, let's see. Who are we going to select from the Anaheim Ducks? Now, they do have Jacob Silverberg. He's 32 years old, a little too old. A guy like Max Jones could be a great guy to pick up. Ross Johnston, he's a 77. He's 29 years old. Brett Leeson, top 9 forward, medium. Both of these guys have top 9 potential. One is 1 year younger. They both have a year left on their deal. I mean, Carrick. Who do they leave for goalies? Lucas Dostal. Chat, do we go after Dostal? He's got 2 years left on his deal, 22 years of age, 79 overall. He's got medium starter potential. 6th stream in a row watching past it. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Would this be a good pickup from Anaheim? Everybody else, honestly, I don't really like anybody else on their team. No, yes, Dostal. I think Dostal is the right choice, even if he's not going to be our goaltender in the future, considering the fact they don't really have anybody here that I'm too. I think we are going to go ahead and select Lucas Dostal from the Anaheim Ducks. He's a 79, medium starter potential, 22 years old, and 2 years left on his deal. Perfect. Here we go to Boston. Now, Boston. JVR, a little too old. Kevin Shattenkirk, old as well. Danton Heinen, he's 27 years old. Morgan Geekie. Okay, Morgan Geekie would be a guy I'd definitely like to go after. Bob Quist, he's an 80 at 24 as well. Goalies, Jeremy Swayman. Chat, do we go after Swayman? Because even if we don't select him here in the expansion draft, I'm sure we can trade for him. Boston always has him on the trade block. You can actually get me. Pick Joseph Wall from the Leafs. I don't know if we go after Swayman. I don't know. Either because I feel pretty confident that I can trade for him if I want to. JVR has a good contract. Yeah, but he's 34 years old. He's got 1 year left on his deal. I think Morgan Geekie, 24 years old, 80 overall, would be a perfect pickup for us, honestly. So for Boston, it's between two players, between Swayman, who I honestly could always just trade for. He's 87 overall, 24 years old. And Morgan Geekie, who's an 80 overall, also 24. He's making $2 million and 2 years left on his deal. So I am going to be selecting him from Boston. Moving on to the Buffalo Sabres. Victor Olofsson, I remember when he was a rookie like 3 years ago. Samuelson, 82 overall, 23 years old. He's got 7 years left on his deal. That's a contract that I would definitely want. He's very young. He could grow to like a high 80s, maybe even a 90 if you develop him nicely. Tyson Jost, he's 25. I remember when Jost wore 17 for Team Canada at the World Juniors. Draft Bob Swayman. Chat, if we want to get Swayman, we can literally trade for him. He's always on the trade block in this game, so I'm not too worried. Their goalies is Eric Comrie and Tokarski. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to go with Samuelson. So from the Buffalo Sabres, I will select Matthias Samuelson, 82 overall, 23 years old, and he's got 7 years left on his deal. Get Zach Benson, he wasn't available. The Buffalo Sabres, chat, they protected Matthew Sava? No, Zach Benson. There we go. All right, now for the Flames. Mangiapane, too old. I don't want to select him. This Muramanov guy, 79 overall, 25 years old, does only have 1 year left on his deal. And a goal, Dustin Wolf. There it is, chat. I think the easy selection from the Calgary Flames is Dustin Wolf, 82 overall, 22 years of age, 1 year left on his deal, high elite potential. This is our starter of the future here in Nebraska. That was an easy pick, honestly. You should get Dustin Wolf. Will do, brother. Will do. No need for Swayman. We will get Wallstedt, maybe. Ooh, Jake Gensel is from Nebraska, boys, and he's 28 years old. He can be our best player in year number 1. Carolina has a lot of players unprotected here. Tony DeAngelo's only 27 years old. That's kind of crazy. I'm not even going to lie. Orlov, 84. Brett Pesce. No, thank you. Auntie Ranta. I think it's pretty easy. Here for the Carolina Hurricanes, we are going to select the hometown boy in Jake Gensel, 88 overall, 28 years of age. Does need to be re-signed in the offseason, but that is okay. Now we move on to Chicago. Justin Wolf is your backup. Justin Wolf? You mean Dustin? You should drop Bob from Barrie Colts. Bob is the last name. Who the hell is Bob? All right, moving along to Chicago. Any young players here? 28 years old, Anthony see you later. Taylor Radish. I do like a Taylor Radish. 25 years old. Nobody else here really is grabbing my attention. Yeah, I think I'm going to go after, Elite Low. I mean, we already have our goaltender for the future. That doesn't really matter. Now from the Chicago Blackhawks, we will take Taylor Radish, 81 overall, 25 years old. Jake would be good. Get him. I got Jake. If Matthews is available, I will not select him. Now, from Colorado, Jakob Trenin, 86 or 82 overall, 26 years old. That could be a guy we go after. He's still pretty decently young. Miles Wood is only 27. That's kind of crazy. Caleb Jones is a guy who develops into like an 83, 84 overall D-man. Not Jack Johnson, no. John-Luc Foudy. Chat, do we go after this guy? Top 9 medium potential. Maybe he's too low in the potential-wise. Francouz, no thank you. And Noonan. We're basically going to build towards the future and tank for our first season. I met Taylor Radish's mother. Fun fact. How did you do that? Is he from Ontario? He might actually be from Ontario. So, for the Colorado Avalanche, I think I might go with Jakob Trenin. 82 overall, 26 years of age. Same age as Caleb Jones. So the only guy that I'm really interested in here in Colorado is Yakov Trenin. He's 82 overall, 26 years old. We will select him. And then we move to the Columbus Blue Jackets, who do have a guy like Damon Severson, who's 84 at only 28 years old. But Jake Bean, 25-year-old. I'm building towards the future, chat. We got a lot of one-year deals, so we can move off a lot of these guys if we want to. I want the Leafs and Lightning game in Toronto. Oh, you went to a Leafs and Lightning game. Now sitting beside her? Damn. Primo or Montembeault? I'm taking neither, honestly. Goalies, Merzlinkins, Malcolm Subban. I'm not taking him. I think we're going to go with Jake Bean, 81 overall, 25 years of age. Now for the Dallas Stars, Matt Duchene's a little too old. Thomas Harley, he's got 1 year left too. A lot of these guys, 1 year left on their deal. Radek Faska, no thank you. You're almost 30 years old. Goalies, Scott Wedgwood. There really isn't a great choice here. I think we're going to have to go with either. Man, Matt Duchene's an 86 overall. At 32, we could also move him if we wanted to at the trade deadline. We do need some experience in our locker room, so I'm going to take Matt Duchene, 86 overall from the Dallas Stars. Now we move to the Detroit Red Wings, who, I mean, outside of Gossespear, Daniel Sprong could be a guy we go after. He's only 26 years old. Any goalie prospects? They do not have any. So honestly, another guy, Shane Gossespear or Daniel Sprong. I think since we are going to tank in the first season, I'll go after Daniel Sprong, 26 years old, 1 year left on his deal at an 82. And I was wearing my Matthews jersey when I was sitting. Okay, that was too much information, brother. Parker Vaughn on the Barrie Colts. Dude, this is the NHL expansion draft. We're not drafting from the entry draft. Now, from the Edmonton Oilers, Matthias Ekholm, too old. Cody Ceci, still too old. They don't really have a lot of young players. We could select Warren Fogle, 27 years old, 80 overall. That's probably the only guy that I would be okay with taking. If we take a look at goalies, I'm not taking Jack Campbell. So we will go with Warren Fogle, boys, 80 overall, 27 years old. In the NHL draft. This is the expansion draft, boys. Get Gossespear. He's too old. He's too old. Vladimir Tarasenko, he's got some trade value, so we could move him. We also got to remember, boys, since we're going to tank in the first year, we want to get draft picks. We want to move some guys at the deadline. A guy like Vladdy Tarasenko would be perfect. Ekman Larson, no thank you. Okposo, no. Cousins, hell nah. Dude's a rat. Spencer Knight is available. Okay, do we go with Tarasenko or Spencer Knight, chat? He's making 4.2, but 3 years at 84 overall already. Then between him and Dustin Wolf, whoever is better in the long term can move ahead. Do we go after Knight? I think we go after Knight, chat. Now for Florida, it is between two players. Vladdy Tarasenko, a guy who we'd probably move at the deadline, honestly, 87 overall, 31 years old. Or Spencer Knight. We let him and Dustin Wolf battle for the starter of the future. He's got 3 years left on his deal, so he's got some term. Honestly, I think we go after Spencer Knight if I'm being real. We also got to remember our team cap hit is at $29 million. We have 53 in cap space, so we should be able to get everybody here. We're moving along. No, you don't need Spencer. Goalies are always trash. Yes, but I could also trade him. They do have good trade value. When you go to the end, okay, but I'm not getting Queso. Calm down. Mikey Anderson. I think I have to go with Mikey Anderson. Let's check any goalies. Copley, no thank you. From the LA Kings, I'm going to take Mikey Anderson, 83 overall, 24 years old, and he has a lot of term left on his contract, so we got him locked up for a while. Get Queso. Chat, I'm not getting Queso. Why do we keep saying that? No, from the Minnesota Wild. Middleton, he's 27 years old, 81 overall, makes $2 million. For goal, Jesper Wallstedt is protected, so there's no way we're going to get him. Hartman, Ryan Hartman, chat, 28 years old, 1 year left on his deal. I don't know. I kind of want this Middleton guy, 81, 27 years old. He makes more money than... Actually, screw it. I'll go after Ryan Hartman. From Minnesota, we are going to be taking Ryan Hartman, 82 overall, 1 year left on his deal at 28 years of age. Then we move on to Les Montréal des Canadiens. I hope you like my Wayne Gretzky picture. I did, brother. I did. All right. So David Savard, no. Josh Anderson, no. Harvey Pinard. Who is this guy? Top 9 medium potential. Jake Evans. I'll never forget you getting clobbered by friggin', what was his name? Mark Scheifele. Caden Primo. Wow. Montreal doesn't have a lot of good choices. Josh Anderson's making too much money. So I think I'm going to go... I will go with the young guy here, Raphael Harvey Pinard, 79 overall, 24 years old, medium top 9 potential. Doesn't make a lot of money either. Middleton has a luscious mustache. Okay. Luke Shen. Damn, Luke Shen is only 33 years old. Jeremy Lazan. Chat, do we go after Lazan? Top 4 medium potential? 26 years old. He's going to cap off, but... I don't know. We have 1 center, 3 left wingers, and 5 right wingers. Okay. So we need some centermans. Who is young here that is a center? Goalies. No, they protected Saros. What about Askarov? They protected both of them? I mean, Askarov is in the, probably in the AHL, huh? Do you think the Canucks can win a cup in the next 10 years? I have no idea, dude. 10 years is a long time. A long time. You're going to do a game watch party for the Oilers and Stars? Yes, sir. Barry. I don't want Tyson Barry. I think we'll go with Lazan. Now from the Nashville Predators, I will select Jeremy Lazan, 82 overall, 26 years old. We move on to the Devils now. A guy like Michael Check. Can we take him? I mean, he's in some scandals right now, so would that be a bad look for the Nebraska Wieners if we take Michael McLeod? I don't know if we can take him, chat. Wait, the Oilers are playing? No, they're not. Pick Zucker, yes, get him. I don't know. That would be a controversial pick. Goalies, Kakinen, no thank you. We could always go with Cal Foote, who's 24 years old at 79 overall. That would give us 5 defensemen. Fun fact, chat, I actually met Brendan Smith when he played for the Rangers. Curtis Lazar, what a bum he turned out to be. It's a game, get him. I don't know. He's only 1 more overall better than Cal Foote. Now, from New Jersey to not have any controversy from either the comments or literally anybody. This guy, I'm not going to name him, but he's a pretty decent player at 25 years old, has 1 year left on his deal. Instead, I'm going to go after Cal Foote. 1 year younger, 1 year left on his deal, makes less money, and he's only 1 overall less than him. Moving on to the Islanders now. Let's see who they have available. You're the Wieners, get him. I'm happy the Oilers won yesterday. Me too. Fold the team, not allowed in sports. The Nebraska Wieners are not allowed, chat? Is that confirmed? Do we go after your mom's a hoe, Sebastian Aho? Wow, he looks nothing like I thought he would. Engvall's 27, 22-year-old Holmstrom. 79, 1 year left on his deal, top 9, high potential. Goalie, Simi Varlamov, they kept, what's his name? Sorokin. Romanov. Ooh, actually, Romanov. We are going absolutely defense heavy. Alexander Romanov, 82 overall, 23 years old, 2.5 mil contract. Now we got to work on grabbing some forwards. A lot of defensemen, like Keandre Miller is another guy I want to grab from the Rangers. Like they don't have anybody else that really interests me. Philip Hurdle, no thank you. Roslovic, too old. And in goal, they obviously protected Igor Shesterkin, so we will take Keandre Miller. All right, we can't select any more D-man. We literally cannot. How are you doing today, Pasta? I'm doing great. Aho looks like he went through World War II. He kind of does. All right. Formington. Alex Formington. Top 6 potential. 82 overall at 23 years old. Do we go after him? Or a guy like Igor Sokolov? I think he's a sniper. 79, 23 years old. I think Formington's already a way better player. In goal, I don't want Forsberg. They let Corpusalo go as well. God damn. Alex got arrested, so don't get him. Did he? Was he a part of that, chat? Was Formington a part of that? I think he was, wasn't he? Wow, I can't even select him. Okay. Now again, to save some controversy, I will not be selecting Alex Formington. Instead, Igor Sokolov, 79 overall, 23 years of age. Welcome to the team. Now, we're going to be pretty bad in year number 1, but I want to build towards the future. What is your prediction for Stars-Oilers series? I think it goes 6 or 7. It'll be a close series. Owen Tippett. He's young, Chad. 82 overall. Cam York. We already got our defense, so I don't think I want to go after Cam York. Scott Lawton. No, thank you. Yeah, I think we go after Owen Tippett. To build our forward core, Owen Tippett. Oh. Now, who I'm going to take from Philly is going to be Owen Tippett, 82 overall, 24 years of age. And now we move to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ryan Graves. What about Marcus Pettersson, chat? 27 years old, 82 overall. No, he's a defenseman. We got to get a winger. We definitely need a winger. We got 47 million cap space, 35 more to spend. You also took Cal Foote, who was a part of that scandal. Was he? Was Cal Foote? Was he? Oh, Jesus. I'm out of the loop here, chat. I am out of the loop. That's crazy. I mean, who's their goalie that they're giving him? Delkovich? No, thank you. Let me move down here. Brenstrom. I think we might go after Lars Eller. Screw it. I'll take Lars Eller. From Pittsburgh, I'm going to go with Lars Zeller. He's on the bit of the older side, but we can always move him, and he's only making 2.4 mil. 81 overall. Welcome to Nebraska. Now San Jose. There needs to be more Canadian teams. Canada has not seen the Cup for so long. We're going to have a new GMO commentary pass every week if he keeps it up at this rate. Probably, brother. I'm planning on doing more regular streams for the GM modes, and then we'll put them together as one big, long video. Okay, now, Lindbaum. Oscar Lindbaum from San Jose, chat. That's a guy who's a left winger we could go after. Isn't he the guy who beat cancer? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he went through that. Luke Kunin? Holy hell, I remember when he played for the World Juniors in USA. Absolutely killed Canada. Toronto next, please. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Are you ever going to do a face reveal? It's already in the Discord, brother. Now, from the San Jose Sharks, I'm going to go with Oscar Lindbaum, 86 over 80 overall, 26 years old, making $2.5 million for one more year. So heading into the year 1 offseason, we are going to have a lot of cap space available to us. Now, from the Seattle Kraken, the game already makes them exempt from an expansion draft, but fuck that. They are not getting away. They're getting a player stolen, just like they stole every player. Honestly, I think Yamamoto might be the guy I go after here. I just won my first title with Kuwait. Nice. Nice, brother. So, from Seattle, I'm going to have to go after Kyler Yamamoto, a former Edmonton Oiler, 80 overall, 24 years of age, another contract that is up in the offseason. Basically, all our contracts are one-year deals. Lindbaum had cancer in the Flyers. He did, right. What a strong guy. He's going to be good for our locker room, chat. Simi Blais, I remember when he was a big deal in St. Louis. Joel Hofer, no thank you. From the St. Louis Blues, I'm going to take Jacob Vrana, 27 years old, 83 overall, 1 year left on his deal also. Everybody available basically has only a year left, except for Eric Chernak here. Chat, do we take Chernak? We already have 7 defensemen, but I don't know. Can you give me an expansion team name for my new team to use? Wieners. Take Eberle or Decord or Evans? Who do we take from Tampa Bay here, chat? Duclair, I mean, we could take Eric Chernak. We could take Chernak. Janot is making too much money. Yeah, Vassie's not available. Ayo, Pastor, what did I say? You get cooked on every trade, I will save you in this franchise. All right, brother. Help me out if I get cooked on every trade. I don't think I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with Chernak, boys. From the Tampa Bay Lightning, we will be selecting an 84 overall Eric Chernak. He signed for a long time, so we will not have to worry about a contract extension for him. Now, Tyler Bertuzzi and Max Domi are two guys available from Toronto. And in goal, Joseph Wall. We already got our goalies picked out, so we're not taking Wall. Bertuzzi or Domi, Chad? Who do we take? We got to take one of these guys. Domi makes significantly less money, so I'm going to go with Max. Now, from the Toronto Maple Frauds, we're going to take Max Domi, 82 overall, 28 years of age. He makes a lot less money than Tyler Bertuzzi, so I went from him. And now from the Utah Icemen, who are previously the Arizona Coyotes. Domi, I got it. Okay, now from Utah, Chad, who do we take? They don't really have anybody that great available, if I'm being real. We go with the John Leonard, top 9 medium potential at 78 overall. Yeah, there's nobody really to go after. O'Brien? I mean, he's 28 years old. He's what, a grinder? He is a grinder. Yeah, I don't think I'd go after O'Brien, chat. I think from the Utah Icemen, I'm going to take John Leonard, 78 overall, 24 years of age. And then we go on to Vancouver. We're almost done with the expansion draft. Nikita Zadorov, that could be a defenseman we go after, but we already have like 8 defense. So we got to select some forwards here. Goalies, Casey DeSmith, Shelovs. No, thank you. Yo, Pasta, how much you want for a donation? It is not necessary, brother. You do not need to donate. It is not expected. Food not allowed as names in sports. Make a special jersey, July 19 jersey. Nebraska Wieners, you need a permission from the NHL. I don't need any permission. I can do what I want. I am the GM/owner of the Nebraska Wieners. We're back. Is food actually not allowed in any sports names? Big Z, we have 8 defensemen already. That's what I don't want to go with, but I don't want to take Ilya Mikheyev. He's making almost $5 million. We do have some cap space, though. We're nearing I'm going to leave Vancouver. I'm going to go to Vegas instead. Jonathan Marchessault, Chandler Stevenson. I could take Stevenson, honestly. I would not be mad with that. Mantha, 28 years old. Haig, he's a defenseman. I don't want to take another D-man. Our D-man. Ooh. Brett Howden? No, never mind. Aiden Hill? No, thank you. Now from the... So I did leave Vancouver for a second. I wanted to go to Vegas. I think I'm going to take Chandler Stevenson, 29 years old, 1 year left on his deal at an 85 overall. I will definitely come back to Vancouver, but I'm going to finish the rest here. We got Washington and Winnipeg. No, food is not allowed? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. What state do I make the Wieners from? Nebraska, brother. Okay, so... is this guy related to... Is he related to Matthew Patra, chat? No way. It's spelled different. This is Protas? Kubel? Do we take Kubel? He usually grows to a decent overall, does he not? Lindgren, no. Wow, I mean, there's really nobody to go after. I guess we go after TJ Oshie, I guess. Chat, do we go after TJ Oshie? I guess we're going to have to take TJ Oshie from the Washington Capitals. He's got 2 years left, but he's most likely probably going to retire. 81 overall. We have a ton of cap space available. Actually, you may not pick this forward as I would have too many goalie/defender slots. Okay, so I can pick more D-man? All right, the Vancouver Canucks. That is Nikita Zadorov. Welcome to Nebraska Wieners, brother. Oilers suck. They literally made the conference finals in 2 out of the last 3 years. And from the Washington Capitals, I will take TJ Oshie, and I can't as I have... Okay, all right. I'm 9 out of 9 for defense and 3 out of 3 for goalie. What is going on, EA Sports? That's crazy. I guess from the Washington Capitals. Washington, I'm going to take... I think I'll go with Trevor Van Riemsdyk, 31-year-old at 81 overall. I guess I will welcome you to the team. And finally, for our last pick, can we please take Toffoli? I would love to get Toffoli. He's only 31 years old. Actually, a guy like Sean Monahan We need a centerman. I think I'm going to take Monahan. Let's take a look at the goalies. Brossois, no thank you. Yeah, I'm going after Sean Monahan, 83 overall, 28 years of age, and I cannot do it. I guess I got to take a defender or a goalie, even though I filled them out. So we will take Laurent Brossois and play him in the AHL. And there we go. We have selected one player from every single franchise in the NHL for the first ever season of the Nebraska Wieners. Welcome to our team. And there we go, boys. Finish the draft. Monahan's the GOAT. This is so dumb. What is so dumb? And there it is. Every single selection that I took in the expansion draft. Here are your year number 1 Nebraska Wieners. Ooh, Monahan or Oshie for captain. We'll wait to name a captain. We're not going to do that straight away. All right, now we got the NHL entry draft, which we do select first overall, chat. It'll be a little weird. I think all these guys are creative players, to be honest with you. All right, here we go. The Nebraska Wieners. So the Nebraska Wieners are going to select first overall in the NHL entry draft. Obviously, these picks are going to be different players. Let's see who is available to us. A lot of medium elite potential guys. Who do we go with, chat? Okposo, Cole. Oh, chat, what is that flag? What are these flags? Where are these guys from, chat? I have no idea what that flag is. He's got big rig, close quarters 1T, beauty backhand, NHL. He's NHL ready already. Joe Neuendijk is his comparison. He's got great shooting. Is he a sniper? Where does it say? Cycle. Where does it say if he's a sniper or playmaker, chat? He is a sniper. Lyon? Jordan Lyon, medium elite potential. All these guys are going to be great, boys. Pretty much all these top 4 are going to be amazing. Lyon, I dare you, Pasta. He's got A+ shooting. What is he? He's a sniper as well. Jordan Lyon. NHL ready. Teemu Solani. Ooh, chat. Okay. There's some picks here. 6'2". Koltsov. I forgot the name of the flag. Lyon. Me from Nebraska. What about Voloshenko? Ooh, I like that name. 2-way forward. Nah. He's NHL ready. Similar style as Patrick Kane. What the hell? We only got 145. I think it's between Lyon and Koltsov. I like that name, and I like the fact that he's from a country that I don't even know. Chat. Or do we go to a defenseman? No, I think we take the center. He's NHL ready already. Joe Neuendijk, cycle, dump. Actually, I think we might have to go with Lyon. Now, there's 2 options we can take. Oh my God. There's 2 different options that we can take here in the NHL draft. Dmitry Kolstov, he's medium elite potential. He's got A+ shooting. He's a sniper. NHL ready. Joe Neuendijk is a similar style. Or we go with the American Jordan Lyon, also a sniper. He's NHL ready and a similar style as Teemu Solani. You know what? For the first pick in Nebraska Wieners history and the first pick in the NHL entry draft, we are going to take Jordan Lyon first overall. Welcome to the Nebraska Wieners. 81 overall already. Okay, he's going to play in the show right away. Was that a WRL draft, chat? What do you think? Now we do select 36th overall, so we'll sim to that pick now. And see who's available. WW, pass to get me big W or big L. All right, do we have any guys scouted here? None of these guys are really scouted. Goaltender, NHL ready, 1 year away. I can't even pronounce his name, honestly. Another goalie, 3 years away. Jordan's going to be the next Jordan Beast, guaranteed. I mean, we thought the flag is Estonia? Damn. That's crazy. NHL ready, 5 years. I'm not taking him. Peyton Bass, NHL ready, 4 years. A lot of these guys are not. Zaitsev, he's NHL ready in 4 years also. Do we go with the goalie, chat? Now, because a lot of these guys are not going to be NHL ready for like 3, 4, maybe even 5 years, I think we got to go with a goalie that we scouted here. Go to Thomas Sachnek. I think he's from the Czech Republic. He's NHL ready in 1 year. He's got no similar style. A+, A+, A-. We will take him from the WHL. And he's a 75 overall hybrid with high starter potential. Then we move on to pick 69. Congratulations on Oilers Pasta. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Then we make this pick in round number 3. This guy, NHL, no, 5 years. I'm not taking him. 4 years. A lot of these guys. Anthony Wilson. This is a real player. 5 years, though. He's away from the NHL. 5 years. All these guys are not really going to be NHL ready. Do you guys recognize any of these guys that grow to a high overall? Jake Sloan? B, C minus, B minus, B minus. NHL ready 3 years. Dallas in 6. Get out of here, dude. Zubris? No, thank you. Boudry? I don't think we go with him either. No, 69. I think we go after... Is that Chase Sharp? 4 years. All right, we're going after Jake Sloan. We'll take Jake Sloan in the 3rd round. 63 overall. We'll sim to the next pick. Why is my bank calling me right now? That's crazy. I'm in the middle of a stream. All right, so this is round 4, pick number 3. What is the state of hockey? I think it's Minnesota. How many games you got the Oilers against the Stars? 6 or 7. It'll be a long series. Callie Carlson, 4 years NHL ready. Okay, I don't want him. Noah Van Vliet. I like that name, but he's 5 years away. I guess we'll take Noah Van Vliet. You should have made the team Nebraska Packers. Who stole your credit card? Probably somebody, eh? All right, we'll simulate the rest of the entirety of the draft. What color are the unis? I will show you guys. Do not worry. Do not fear. So there is the selections for the first ever Nebraska Wiener draft here in the NHL. Obviously, Lyon is our winger of the future, maybe a future captain of our team also. Canes almost came back and it broke my heart when they choked. Sloan grows well. I've had him like 2 or 3 times before. Who wins, Rangers or Florida? It's going 7. I think I had the Rangers in 7. All right, re-sign phase. Is there anybody that we do need to re-sign? Okay, so literally everybody we have to re-sign here. We probably, how much cap space? We have 33 mil in cap space. Ugh. We probably should have added a year to everybody's contract. What is Jake Gensel going to want? 8.2 for 8 years. Do we give that to Gensel, boys? What if we go 8 mil? I think 8 mil is a little more fair for Jakey Gensel. There we go. Matt Duchesne will want a contract. I'm going to qualify my RFAs right quick. Jakob Trenin, qualify RFA. Anybody else in RFA? Jake Bean, I'll qualify you. I want you back. Taylor Radish, qualify you. Goalies. Dustin Wolf needs to be re-signed. He's asking for 2 mil for 1 year. What if I just... No, somebody's going to offer him a deal, so I will just sign him for a $2.1 million contract. I think Florida in 6, double overtime, not 8 years. We can always move him if we want to at the end of the day. Matt Duchesne, what are you asking for, brother? 9. Okay, I'm not giving Duchesne 9.6 mil. No way. Chandler Stevenson, 5.9. How about 5.7 for 6 years for Chandler Stevenson? There we go. We get all these guys done. Daniel Sprong. I didn't qualify Sprong. I got to go back and do that. Next draft, if I'm available. Bro, calm down. Calm down, please. Congrats, Pasta, for the Oilers making it. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Qualify Sprong. There we go. And now let's simulate ahead, boys. Let's see. Did we get everybody back? Luckily, Dustin Wolf decided to re-sign with their team. We got Jake Gensel back as well. Chandler Stevenson has re-signed as well. And I think I qualified everybody else as an RFA. How's your day going, my guy? How is my day, my guy? It's going good. It's going good, brother. Matt Duchesne is asking for literally a $9 million deal. That's low-key crazy. That's absolutely wild, chat. Do we sign him to that or do we just let him walk? I'm honestly kind of willing to let him walk to free agency. I think we got to do that. Now, Nikita Zadorov, I do want to get him back. He's asking for 4.25 mil. I will take that contract. And Jacob Verana, you were asking for 4 mil, so I will give that to you. There we go. UFA, Max Domi, I would like to get back on the team. 2.7 for 3 years. Okay, I'm okay with giving him that. Now, Lyon, we got to sign him, boys. He's definitely going to start in the NHL. He's already NHL ready. Let's get him on his rookie contract. There we go. Our stud of the future, Warren Fogle. Lindbaum, I'll qualify you. And Fogle, 1.7. I'll give you that deal. There we go. Hopefully, Yamamoto, I'll qualify you. Cal Foot, qualify you. Igor Sokolov, qualify as well. Sloan, I'm going to wait to sign. Pass is so rich that the bank called because of all the donuts. Will you do a real team for GM mode? Yes, I will 100% will be doing real teams. I put up a poll on my YouTube, and hold up a minute here, chat. Warren Fogle decided to re-sign. We got Vrana back as well. Max Domi re-signed. Nikita Zadorov also re-signed to the team, and Jordan Lyon, our future stud of the future. It's an honor to join your team. Welcome in, brother. All right, let's go to free agency. Go get Gensel. He's from Nebraska. I got Gensel, dude. You're a little late. All right, Lindbaum's back. He accepted the RFA. I qualified him. He's a stud of the future. He is. Let's bring Cup back to Canada. Nebraska's not in Canada, buddy. You got Gensel. Let's go. I love you. All right, now in free agency, Matt Duchesne was asking for a major deal. We have 7.3 to offer to somebody. Ooh, Sam Reinhart would be a guy I want to go after. He's asking for way too much, though. Did we pick up anybody, boys? Is there anybody young here? Lindgren? Top 4, 25 years old? Look at the ages here. Everybody's a little older in free agency. I just got here. What's good? Should Alaska get a team? No. I'm going to have a mini sausage sandwich for dinner. Hey, yo. No diddy. Pause on that, brother. I'll go after Lindgren. Let's see. 5.25 mil? What if we give you a $5.5 million contract for 5 years? That mustache is horrible. If you play for Nebraska, you got to get rid of that, brother. Day one of waiting for the Nets rebuild, bro. You're going to be waiting a hot minute. All right, let's sim to the next season. We're obviously not going to be very good. And in free agency, the only guy that we went after was Ryan Lindgren, a $5.5 million deal for 5 years. He's only 25 years old. He could grow to like an 84, 85 possibly. Yamamoto decided to come back. Perfect. Sokolov is back. All right. Do a live stream Toronto rebuild. Well, if I did Toronto, I'd do a GM mode. I already did a rebuild for them. Me dancing when I learned I'm from Nebraska with past. It's worth the wait. Is it, though? Yakov Trennan is back. Perfect. All right, we head into season number 1. Let me... I didn't even open my notes. I did not even open my notes. Okay, so we got the Nebraska GM. Years 1. Okay, I got to track the years, chat. Rebuilt the Avs and won the Cup in 3 years. I did? I did. I thought Gensel was like 40. What? So here is the first look at the Nebraska Wieners in season number 1. We have Jake Gensel, Max Domi, and Jacob Vrana on that first line. They actually have a +5, which is great. We also have Lyons, Stevenson, and Sprong. Yakov Trennan is there, along with Lars Eller and Ryan Hartman. Where is our Lyon? Up here, Jordan Lyon, the stud of the future. He will play second line minutes until he gets a little bit better. Honestly, this forward core is not bad, Chad. I'm not going to lie. It's not great. We don't have any like top-end talent, but everybody's above an 80 overall. And now defensively, we have Keandre Miller and Eric Chernak, also Lazan and Mikey Anderson, Nikita Zadorov, and Trevor Van Riemsdyk. And in goal, we have 2 young studs of the future, 84 Spencer Knight and 82 Dustin Wolf. Hopefully, they will split the games. They both have a high elite potential. So whoever grows to a higher overall will be our start of the future, and we can probably trade the backup, honestly. And yeah, everybody else is honestly pretty good. I think we're looking good here, chat. Do we move up Mikey Anderson? This is a guy I want to grow. He's a top 4 potential. Put him up there. Chernak, there we go. We'll leave Chernak and Lazan. Shoots right, shoots left. I'll switch them. There we go. We'll throw Mikey Anderson with Keandre Miller on that first D pair. I just need to make sure there is no captains because we're not going to have a captain right off the rip. Jake Gensel, sorry, brother. Gensel gets an A, Stevenson an A, and Eric Chernak can also get an A. There we go. Perfect. What is Lyon? Where's he at? Winger. 71. What number do we give a Jordan Lyon, chat? Do we leave it at 71 or do we give him like a crazy number? Try and trade for Axel Sandin Pelika from the Red Wings. Will do. Make Gensel the captain. No captain in year number 1. Will you rebuild the Wings when the summer? Yes, in the summer, probably. I'll definitely leave 71. 71's a good number. I think that's a good number. Malkin leave at 69. I'm not giving him 69, Chad. I'll leave 71. Is there anybody that we should go after, boys? Any young players that I could try to trade for here in season number 1? Sandin Pellikka could be a guy I go after from the wings. I know he's a pretty decent defender. I don't know how he grows in this game. Defenseman. Where is Sandin Pellikka? He's not even in the game, chat. He's not even in the game. Where's he at? No, he's not in the game. Okay, so we're not going after him. Who grows to a high overall that has like 0 trade value? JJ and Sandin Pellikka. I went after JJ last time and it didn't really work out. I rebuilt the Avs and won the Cup in 3 years. Nice, dude. Nice. Wyatt Johnston. We could use Wyatt Johnston. I traded for him before. Lane Hudson. You passed him. Did I pass him? Sandin Pellikka. Where did I pass him, chat? Sandin Pellikka. I did not pass him. There is no Sandin Pellikka. Sandin is there. Where is Sandin Pellikka? There it is. Axel Sandin Pellikka. 60. He's only a 66 overall. Oh, no, Chad. He's got no trade value. He's not even going to play in the NHL for a bit. How many years left on his deal? 3 years? Screw it. I'll trade. It won't hurt to give up. Cal Foot's an RFA. He hasn't gotten back yet. I'll give you guys a second and a third. There we go. C&D. Actually, I'll give a third. The later picks. 4th and a 5th. Let's see if we can get Sandin Pellikka. And the trade has been accepted. Okay, now we got to go after a little more legit player here, boys. Matt Rempe. Skip the players. Why not after all? Lane Hudson, next 70 goal scorer. What overall is Lane Hudson in this game? Montreal. Lane Hudson. Medium elite potential. 76 overall. 3 years left on his deal. Chad, is that a guy we go after? He's playing in the AHL currently. Yes or not? Do we go after Lane Hudson? I don't know how he grows. Johnston? We could go after Wyatt Johnston. Ridley Gregg, Gensel, and Malkin connection stays in Nebraska. Hey, yo. Maybe we'll start with the Dallas Stars with Wyatt Johnston. We can play him better than we did in Utah. Now, would they... Owen Tippett, he makes 6.2 million. We'll give up Owen Tippett. Actually, who's over the cap? Dallas would be over the cap. So, okay, we can't give up Owen Tippett. We got to give up somebody with less contract. Go for forwards here. Sebastian Aho. No, thank you. Lars Eller. Dallas is still over the cap. Yeah, Wyatt Johnston's making no money whatsoever. Warren Fogle. We'll go Igor Sokolov. They want him. Okay. And we'll add in some draft picks here. We'll give a second, a 6th, a 3rd, and another second. Here we go. Actually, we'll remove one of those seconds. So the first guy I'm going after is Wyatt Johnston. We can play him like top 6 minutes most likely on our team so he can grow. For Sokolov, a 2nd, 6th, and a 3rd. And the Dallas Stars have accepted my offer. We went with him in Utah. It didn't work out, but hopefully it will here in Nebraska. All right, who else can we go after? Huston's a future stub? He is, but I want players that grow to a high overall that are low trade value right now. Buffalo, do they have anybody that usually... A guy, Pavel Mintyukov from Anaheim, he's another guy we can go after. He's got medium elite potential, though. We might as well go after goddamn Lane Hudson if we do that. Frank Nazar, does he grow to a high overall in this game? McQueen, get Luke Hughes. How much trade value is on Luke Hughes? We got Hughes. I don't want to go after the same players again, though, chat. Luke Hughes, he's got... Yeah, 1 year left on his deal. I think we're just going to leave it. Did you make a mascot? I didn't, but we can do that. We can do that. Tyler Seguin or Patrick Kane? No, thank you. Is there any young players that we can go after? Jake Sanderson, he's got big trade value. I don't want him. Letang, no, thank you. Matthew Nyes from Toronto. We already took him before, so I'm not going to go after him again. Utah. Anybody from Utah we can take? Dmitry Simashev. Remember how good he was, chat? Vancouver. Matt Barzell. No. Did you hear Ryan McDonough is a Lightning again? I did. Is there anybody that I can go after? I don't want to go after the same guys over and over, so I want a new guy that I can go after. Low overall that grows to a pretty high overall. Rutger McGroarty, chat. High top 6 potential. Do we go after him? They want to give him up, too. I'm going to go after Rucker McGroarty. Is that his name? I don't even know his name. Okay. We're We're deep defensively. I'll give up him. And we'll give up some draft picks here. A 7th, a 4th, and a 5th. Winnipeg would be over the cap, so we can't give up Lazan. We got to give up a different 40. Rutger. Okay, Rutger McGroarty. He's got a difficult name to say. Well, for the longest time, I thought you couldn't trade until the draft. We're past the draft right now. Do we give up Jacob Vrana, chat? I don't think we do. Yamamoto. He's in the AHL, making 1.5 mil, so we'll give him up. Winnipeg would still be over the cap for 1.5 mil? He's got 1 year left on his deal. What if we retain some salary here? I'll retain some salary. 50%. There we go. All right, so we're going to be giving Kyler Yamamoto a 5th, a 4th, and a 7th for Rutger McGroarty from the Winnipeg Jets. He's got 3 years left on his deal. High top 6 potential. I have retained salary, but Yamamoto's deal is done in the offseason, so that's not going to matter. Let's see if the Winnipeg Jets will go through, and the trade has been accepted. How accurate is your bracket right now? Pretty accurate. Sign the hot dog, man. He's in free agency just for the season? Okay, we'll do. I'm just looking for other players here, chat, that I recognize that grow to high overalls. JJ doesn't have a lot of trade value, but we already went after him. Lucas Raymond, his trade value already would be pretty high, though. Marco Casper from Detroit. Olin Zellweger. Does Zellweger grow in this game, chat? Where is he at here? Zellweger. Go to defenseman. He doesn't have any trade value. Okay, I'm going after Olin Zellweger. Zellweger is a perfect guy to go after here. Forwards, where is actually defenseman? Sandine Pellikka, he can play in the AHL. Samuelson, 4.8 mil, or do we go with someone like Lazan? Anaheim will be over the cap. Over the cap, okay. What if we just give them draft picks? Will they just take draft picks? Draft picks are always the go-to here. The next guy I'm going to target is Olin Zellweger. Surprisingly low trade value at medium top 4 potential for a 2nd, 6th, and a 7th. And the trade has been accepted by Anaheim. I saw Pass to get 67 girls at once. What a guy. Jesus Christ. Thanks, brother. Thanks. Ridley Gregg? All right, from Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. What does his trade value look like and his potential? Ottawa, Ridley Gregg. Where is he at here? My back is killing me. It's also warm here in Nebraska today. Ridley Gregg, 79 overall. 1 year left on his deal. I don't want to have to sign him for a long time, but do we go after Ridley Gregg, chat? Owen Power? I'm not going to be able to get Power. Check Raymond. I'll check Raymond, but I don't know if I want to go after him. Lucas Raymond, yeah, he's got pretty good potential already. He's already an 85 overall. He signed for 5 years, but that's a massive contract. We'll wait. We can always make deals. I think we're good for our team nail, chat. We're not going to be competitive in year number 1 anyway, so let's just make sure the lines here are good. Lyon on the second line, yes. Actually, screw it. I'll give him first line minutes, even though we got a +4. I don't want to win games. Who else do I want to grow here? Wyatt Johnston. You can center the first line, brother. There we go. I'm giving Wyatt Johnston first line minutes. Ryan Hartman, there we go. We're actually pretty deep. We're a deep team, but we don't have really that star player that we need. Defensively, is Buddy Scratch that I traded for? Romanov is not even playing, or Lindgren, or Samuelson. One of these guys for Trevor Van Riem's like, how old's Romanov? He's 23, top 4 medium. Lindgren's 25. Okay, I'm not playing Lindgren. I paid Lindgren like $5 million. For what? To be scratched? God damn, I got to get rid of that contract. That was a bad contract. We'll slot in Romanov. He's the youngest of the bunch. And Dustin Wolf and Spencer Knight. Hopefully they will split the games. I think you should buy Franchise Hockey Manager and stream it. I have no idea what that is. Johnston only being an 82 is crazy. I know, right? He's been amazing, and he's a 30 goal scorer. Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Also, great reminder that I got to go in YouTube mode just to make sure they don't pop up during the stream. All right, perfect. There is the Utah. I'm still on Utah. There's the Nebraska Wieners in year number 1. All right, let's simulate the season. Let's see how this goes. I don't expect us to be very good. How much did you have to pay Gary Bettman to allow an NHL franchise in Nebraska? A lot. He should be like an 86. Yeah, 85, 86 would be good. Trade all extra defensemen for picks. I will at the deadline for sure. Remind me at the deadline, chat, to get rid of Lindgren. I gave him a $5.5 million deal. Love your vids. Thank you, dude. What type of wiener? Preferably a hot dog or a sausage. Pause, no diddy. Trade Domi at the deadline? Why Domi? Casper is good. Does Casper grow, though? Does he grow in this game? Yes or no? If Casper doesn't grow, then I don't really want to go after him, honestly. How do you sim without interruptions? I do get interruptions. Oh my god, it's so warm out and I have my window wide open. That's crazy. Matt Savoie is a good one too. Matthew Savoie would be a good one. What if we trade Lindgren some picks for Matthew Savoie at the deadline? Casper grows to like an 87. Okay, that's another guy I can go after at the deadline here. We are 13-13-2, so we're not a horrible team. In the Metro, which is a okay division. I mean, it's not the best in the NHL, but we don't have a bad record. We're not horrible. I do want to get the first overall pick. Chat, there's a little surprise coming up in the NHL entry draft. I got to go first overall. I got to get the first round pick. So we're going to pause here, make some trades, try to make our team even worse. Jake Gensel really helps our team out a bunch. Oilers better now win the cup and bring it back to Canada. Domi become an 87. Domi's not growing to an 87. Okay, first guy, Marco Casper. Let's see what his trade value is like on the Red Wings. Casper, where is he at? He's got a pretty good trade value, chat. 77 overall. 2 years left on his deal. What is Matt Savoie on Buffalo? Savoie, he's got medium elite potential too. He's only playing the CHL. Interesting. We got to make our team worse, chat. We're doing way too good. Domi can grow. Oh my god. I got to get rid of some forwards here, chat. Do we trade Jake Gensel at the deadline? Yes or nah? He plays the inaugural season in his hometown, but after that, does he move? I think we get rid of Chandler Stevenson, honestly. Well, Chandler Stevenson for Matthew Savoie. Savoie is a centerman, is he not? Right wing center. Buffalo will be over the cap. We'd have to take back some cap space here. Anton Lundell grows to a 90, does he? Is Pekka Pasta in there? In what? Gensel for Raymond? I think I want Matthew Savoie. We're going younger. Connor Clifton. There we go. He doesn't even need to play. We'll throw him into the deal. Buffalo still over the salary cap? What if we add in Calvin DeHaan as well? Still? I mean, 5.7. Yeah, I guess. I'll just throw in a contract to somebody they don't want to get rid of here. Let me take a look at their contracts. Who here is a low overall? 79 overall. Joel Armia. There we go. We'll slot in some draft picks. Gensel for Raymond would be a crazy good deal. We can do that at the deadline. We'll give them a... we don't have a lot of first-round picks. We have 3 first-round picks. That's it, chat. I'll give them a 2026. Do I give them a first or a second and a third? I don't think this deal is going to go through. I don't think it's going to go through. What do I give them? Another second. Let's see. That's a little more even. So we are going to be trading Chandler Stevenson as we have a 15-19-5 record. I want to be dead last in the NHL in year number 1 for Savoie, Clifton, and Armia, just for cap space reasons. Savoie's in the CHL at the moment. We're going to give up a second, third, and another second. Trade has been rejected. I question whether you even looked at our trade block. Okay. I think we got to give up a first, chat. Give up a 27? That's like 3 years from now. We're not going to be great. Instead, I'm going to be giving up a first-round pick in 2027 where we should be a competitive team. Trade still rejected. I don't know if we can go after him, chat. What do we think? Do we go after Lucas Raymond for, what's his name? Jake Gensel? Detroit wants to compete as well. Gensel would be a perfect guy. If they give up Lucas Raymond, he's an 86 overall. He's making $7 million, so the cap works out. Give up Gensel? He's got more trade value for Gensel. Let's see. Instead, we're going to move off Jake Gensel, who's making our team a little too good, for Lucas Raymond. Let's see, 1-for-1. Will the Red Wings do it? And the trade has been accepted. We didn't have to give up any picks. Is that a W or L trade? What do you guys think, chat? Gensel for Rempe. 1-for-1. We got the deal done. Now, I do want to get rid of Stevenson because he's too high of an overall. He's 85. I don't want to be competitive, honestly, chat, if I'm being honest. My idea has worked. Who's a guy that we can go after? That's a low overall. Casper for Stevenson? What do we go after? We'll give up a second-round pick in there, too. We're just fleecing Detroit tonight, boys. Absolutely fleecing them. Throw a second in there. Stevenson for Rempe. So, the Detroit Red Wings have such good trade value in their superstars. Marco Casper, he's playing in the AHL, I believe, at the moment. He's a young guy that definitely can grow to a higher overall. For Chandler Stevenson and a second-round pick. Trade rejected. We're going to have to sweeten the deal a little bit. Let's see. Who do they want from the block? Chat, who can we give up that would be semi-realistic? Zadorov? Nikita Zadorov? No, more than 50... Ovi? Seth Jarvis, man, I swear he'll get good. Instead of Casper, do we after Seth Jarvis from the Carolina Hurricanes? Seth Jarvis for Chandler Stevenson, straight up. Now, instead of going after Casper, I'm going to give up Chandler Stevenson for Seth Jarvis straight up. He signed for 5 years at $3.9 million, and I heard he grows to a pretty high overall. The Carolina Hurricanes have accepted my offer. Anton Lundell, where does he play? Dallas? Is Lundell on Dallas, chat? I'm wheeling and dealing here. This is Lindell. Are we talking about Lundell? This is Asa Lindell. Okay, so Anton Lundell, what team does he play on? Florida? All right, Lundell, where is he at? He's got medium elite potential, so he's making $5 million already? Holy hell. He's got only 3 years left on his deal. I don't know, chat. What do we give up for him? What do we give up for him? I don't want to give up Miller. He's a guy of the future. Chernak could be a guy we give up, even though he's a good depth defenseman, not even making a lot of... I think I want to keep Chernak. Chernak's definitely going to be a good defenseman for the next 4 or 5 years, and he's signed for a while, so I don't want to give him up. There's nobody really we can trade for, boys. There's really nobody. All right, we're done making deals until the deadline. I don't like how good we are, considering no matter what, I'm going to trade for the first round pick in the NHL entry draft. So I want to be a little bit worse so we don't win a lot of games. Lion, why are you down on the fourth line? You're going on the first line with Lucas Raymond and Wyatt Johnston. There we go. Jacob Vrana, you can play third line minutes. Actually, you can play second line minutes alongside Max Domi and Seth Jarvis. We've got Eller, Sprung, and Fogle. Wow, we're a deep team. We're a very deep team forward-wise. Even defensively, we're pretty deep. Pause. Mikey Anderson, you're going on the first line with Miller. Zadorov. No, I don't want a +5. How's our goalies doing? Spencer Knight, 904 save percentage. Dustin Wolf, a 920. Dustin Wolf hasn't really grown, though. He's not really grown. Maybe I should have taken 2 goalies, chat. Maybe I should not have done that. We'll simulate up to the trade deadline. You guys have realized you skinned him for Raymond and demanded more for Casper? Yeah, I guess so, eh? He was a little bit pissed. We play the Icemen, Utah, right before the deadline? Just at least try to get a top 5 pick. No, I need first overall, chat. You guys don't understand, but you will shortly. I need first overall. We need to get first overall. So, do we give up Spencer Knight? Because we do have Dustin Wolf, who's a lower overall. Also younger, I believe. So he can grow. I heard Dustin Wolf grows to an 88-90. Yes. So maybe we give up Spencer Knight at the deadline to a team that would want him, get some picks back. We'll take a look at the standings and we'll see who are the worst teams in the NHL. Is it Bend Over? He wants first overall because Roger McQueen. For Celebrini, I'm not taking McQueen. Celebrini is there, though, chat. But I need first overall. Well, 28 wins. 28 wins. Where are we at in the standings? We're second last in our division. The Islanders, 49 points. They're the worst team in the... Oh, Sharks. All right, we go after the Sharks. Sharks and Islanders, chat. 2 teams we got to make a trade for. Spencer Knight's got to go. He's got to go. Pasta wants Gustav Samsonov. Oilers are going crazy. Put Pelika on D and every AHL player on the team. Right. We should do that. Little micromanagement. San Jose, where are you at? How valuable is your first round pick? Very valuable. Okay. What if we give you Spencer Knight? We give you a second rounder, and we also give you a player. Who's old here, chat? Who's old? Eric Chernak? No, we're keeping him. Max Domi? Honestly, could be a guy that I mean, he signed for 2 now. I'm going to leave Domi. Mikey Anderson signed for a while. Seth Jarvis? No. Zadorov? Get Zadorov out of there. Nebraska would have too few goalies. Okay. Give me a goaltender back. Give me... Actually, you want to get rid of this guy? Perfect. San Jose would have more than 45 skaters in the organization? All right, give me a skater then. You don't have any skaters matching the block, so we'll go down to somebody who has 0 trade value in the NHL. Granlund, no. Zetterlund, there we go. He's 24 years old. I don't know if they want to give him up, but we might have to slot in a future first-round pick here, boys, just to make this work. We'll try. So I am trying to get the first-round pick. San Jose has the worst record in the NHL. We're also going to take back Talbot and Zetterlund for Spencer Knight, a second, and Zadorov. And the trade has been rejected. We might have to slot in a first-round pick to make this work. Eklund should be like a good 90 overall player. Ain't no way Utah Icemen still exist. What do you mean? Arizona's gone. I wanted to be realistic, chat. A 2027 first-round pick. Let's see. Will that go through? Trade still rejected. What do we give up, chat? I need this. I need this to work. We can't give up Raymond or Lyon. Do we give up Miller? Keandre Miller? Rutger McGorty? No. Mikey Anderson? No. There's really... I mean, we can go after... Do I give up Chernak? Zetterlund's an 87 my franchise in year 2? Really? Maybe we don't ask for Zetterlund then. Somebody with less trade value. Let's see. Just a pick? Yeah, that's all we have to really offer, honestly. These guys down here make Philip Zadina. I'll take a chance on Zadina. There we go. I will add in a first-round pick just to make this work because I'm aware that most likely it's not. There we go. We got more draft picks now, boys. 2029. We'll be good by then. So here we go. Instead, we're going after San Jose's first-round pick for Talbot and Zadina. We also got Spencer Knight, a second, Zadorov, and a first. And the trade is still rejected. Okay, we're going to have to sweeten the deal just a little bit. Maybe I'll add in another second-round pick. Will that make it work? And the trade has been accepted by the San Jose Sharks. And now we have 2 great picks. All right, boys. We got to get first overall. You guys will understand shortly. But we also want to tank. So we got to go to edit lines, or actually roster moves, and call up Sandin Pelika. Sandin Pelika. Up to the NHL for Lindgren. Actually, does that work? He might go to waivers. I don't even care. There we go. Do they not go for Zadina? They did. No, not Zadina. Do not go for him. Why? Zadina, I just needed somebody with low trade value because they had too many skaters in their system. Also, call up Zellweger. Screw it. Lazan, I'll bring you down. There we go. In the system. What about skaters? Lindgren, Geeky. I'll throw Geeky up there for Philip Zadina or Warren Fogle. Or Lars Eller. Actually, throw Zadina down there. He's been a bust so far. All right, let's fix our lines here. What's up, brother? What's going on? Watch San Jose go on a streak and make the playoffs? They better not. They literally better not. He has elite potential. Who does? Zadina? He does. So at the end of the day, it was a free player that we got for basically nothing. Morgan Geeky, substituting all lines. Now defensively, throw in Axel Sandin Pelika. And who is the other guy? Olin Zellweger. We'll throw Zellweger up there. There we go. We got some minuses on the board, boys. We should lose some more games. And now we do have Dustin Wolf and Cam Talbot, who are not very good goaltenders. Not yet, at least. Johnston, you're going on the first line with Lyon and Raymond. I hate how I have to fix this after every trade deadline. Ryan Hartman. No, thank you. I'll leave him Owen Tippett. There we go. We'll put Owen Tippett on the third line with Trent and Morgan Geeky. I'll move you up to the third line. We got younger players. Pelika and Zellweger up in the NHL? Yes. There we go. Oscar Lindbaum's playing in the AHL. I didn't even realize that. Go trade for LeBron. It's for Celebrini. Yeah, we need a first overall pick, chat. That's what I'm going for. We made our trade, so we're not going to trade anybody at the deadline here. I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season. Hopefully we lose as many games as possible. So we get, keep current trade block. Cam will probably lose Val fast. What? Matheson to LA for Kopitar. Holy hell, I dropped my water bottle. Kopitar is going to Montreal. Wow. LeBron for your entire roster. New York Islanders have fired head coach Pierce Talixon. Also, I think we should be able to fire and hire coaches. I think I have that off. Rate my first season as a GM, boys. 1 to 10. We're a 30-win team. We're literally a fucking 30-win team. Oh my God. I did not want to be a 30-win team. I wanted to be bad in year number 1. Can we lose games? There we go. We're second last in our division, but still winning too many games. 1 to 10. Rate my year number 1 for the Nebraska Wieners as the GM of the team. Nice. We lost a bunch of games to end the season. Perfect, boys. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 10? I think I picked up a lot of young pieces. And bro turned into Kyle Davidson. Is he a good GM? He's the GM of Chicago, right? The new GM. 1? You're good as Kent Hughes as a GM. 10, 8, 10, 10, 5. Now, at the end of the season, we officially tanked. We got second last in our division, 33, 41, and 8, 74 points. If we take a look at the entire NHL, Tampa Bay was the best, winning 53 games. Buffalo somehow is always very good in these simulations. Toronto was up there, Chicago, Vancouver, and the Rangers. And at the bottom, the San Jose Sharks, 68 points. We have their first-round pick, and we also have our own first-round pick. Oh, my God, Detroit! I literally traded you. Who did I trade for Lucas Raymond? I literally forget, but you guys were supposed to make the playoffs. You absolutely sold hard. Actually, 8 because you traded for Zadina? Well, what's wrong with Zadina? Now, Lucas Raymond's going to lead our team, 72 points, 26 goals. Wyatt Johnston had a big season, so hopefully he can grow. Jordan Lyon, in his rookie year, 23 goals, 58 points, a minus 13, not bad at all. Domi at 49, Verana 46, Sprong 46, and Jarvis only 45. And for Dustin Wolf, he had a 912 save percentage in a losing record and also 2 shutouts on the season. 301 GAA is kind of tough, but we were officially tanking, so what did I really expect, honestly? Now, for the entire NHL, David Pasternak's going to end up leading. No, he is not. Sure. Okay, we're going to ignore that. David Pasternak's going to lead everybody in scoring with 116 points, followed by Kucherov's 110. Matthews had 103. Pedersen had 103. And Steven Stamkos 101. And for goals in his rookie season, Shoresy's going to lead all skaters with 56 on the Calgary Flames. Obviously, they took a chance and drafted him, and he had an amazing rookie season. Matthews had 55, Pasta 55, Kucherov 45, your mom's a hoe 45, and Kachuk also had 45 himself. Chat. Y'all saw Shorzy? Do we go after him? He's an 87 overall. He definitely has a lot of trade value. Obviously, we know how that went. He got drafted by the Calgary Flames in NHL 24. Sure, let's go. No, we don't go after him. Let's simulate the playoffs. I don't know what we'd give up, but I'm willing to give up somebody for Shorzy. I saw Shorzy earlier. Did you? Where did you see him? When I was viewing who to trade? That's probably where you saw it. Mavs or Timberwolves? I think T-Wolves are going to win, but I hope the Mavs win, and I think the Celtics will win. Stop calling Mom Aho. And the Flames go on and win the Stanley Cup with Shorzy. No fucking way. In year number 1. Oh my God. That's crazy, chat. Go for Shorzy. I want to. And in season number 1, Shorzy will lead the Flames to a Stanley Cup, beating Tampa Bay in 7 games in the finals. Shorzy's just an absolute unit of a player. I definitely have my eye on him in the offseason. David Pasternak is going to take home the Ted Lindsay. Oh, my God. Pasta is going to win the Ted Lindsay, Art Ross, and Hart Trophy. Shorzy, the Maurice Richard. The Norris will go to Eric Carlson. The Calder to Shorzy. And the Conn Smythe will go to Kadri. Igor Shesterkin, the Vezina, and the Selke will go to Alexander Barkov. We can hear your Discord notifications, Pastor. Really? I didn't think I was getting any. How can you hear my Discord notifications when my desktop audio is off? I will close the tab. I apologize, boys. They're not going to give you Shorzy. Shorzy's career is complete. Right, we didn't get to win a Stanley Cup in Calgary in the Be A Pro, but luckily it happened here in franchise mode. He literally had the highest trade value. Really? Yeah, if there's a chance we get him, it's obviously in this offseason. I'd give up Raymond. I would. I'd give up anybody for Shorzy, to be honest. Get Caden Lindstrom on the Ducks. He grows to an 88, 91-ish. Maybe. We could do that. All right, draft lottery results. The Devils, 9th overall, got the first round pick. We got 3rd and 4th. We need to get 1st overall, chat. We have to trade for New Jersey's pick. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going after New Jersey. Pick Celebrini. When will he do Shorzy? Shorzy's done. He's done, chat. He's over. Okay, move ahead. I don't want to view retired players. I don't really care, honestly. 9-1 is kind of PP. That's crazy. Atlanta Hawks moment. Facts. How did they go from 9-1? Oh, my God. All right, here we go. The NHL entry draft. We're going after New Jersey's pick. I do not care. I do not care. Connor McDavid moment. We're giving up our 3rd, so maybe they'll take that. Give up a 3rd. And chat, what else? Do you think they'll do it 1-for-1? Definitely not, eh? What if we give... I don't want to give up our 4th, though. I don't want to give up a 4th. 2026 first and a 3rd. Here we go. Let's see. Now, the New Jersey Devils luckily do want to give the 1st overall pick up. I'm going to give them our 3rd overall pick, another 1st and a 3rd. Let's see. And the trade has been accepted. Sweet. This is exactly what I wanted. How long will he be streaming? I don't know, brother. We're just going to go ahead, make some moves. So, 1st overall, who will the Nebraska Wieners select here in the year number 1 NHL entry draft? Cole Yzerman, Macklin Celebrini's on the board. Grigorenko is on the board. Berkeley Catton, we selected him before. McQueen, I'm not going after McQueen. Now, the whole reason why I wanted 1st overall was because there is a guy that goes by the name of Lepeka Pasta. High elite potential. Starting goalie of the Halifax Mooseheads. He's a hybrid. Do we go after him, chat? I think it's honestly not really a debate. Now, the Halifax Mooseheads have a great prospect named Pekka Pasta. We know his history. There's honestly only one reason I would ever try to get the 1st overall pick, and that was for my man, Lepeka Pasta from the Halifax Mooseheads. And he's a 92 overall, franchise high potential to start off the sim. Absolutely insane. Chat, was that a W pickup? That's our goalie of the future. I said, is it Pekka Pasta in the chat? Yeah, I wasn't going to answer that. I wasn't going to give it away that early. Select him 4? Nah, he'd go 1st. He's a 92, chat. He's literally a 92 overall. W's in the chat for that pick. All right, we'll sim up to pick number 4, where we are not going to get Celebrini or Cole Yzerman. Okay, unfortunate. But who do we take 4th overall? Wolf is cooked? Yeah, Wolf is gone. Hold up, Pasta. What'd you give up for the 1st overall? I zoned out. I gave up our 3rd overall, a 1st of like 3 years in the future, and a 2nd. Who grows to the highest overall out of Levashunov, Grigorenko, or Appley? Who do we go after, chat? Defensive defenseman, medium elite potential. NHL ready. Mark-Edward Vlasic. I want a defensive defenseman. I think we don't take Grigorenko. It's between one of these D-men. Demidov? No, I'm not taking Demidov. I already had him in Nebraska or Utah, and he wasn't that great. Greg Grigorenko? No, I don't want another forward. I want a defenseman. I want Appley or Levashunov. Overpay for 1st overall? Not for a 92 overall 18-year-old. Heavy slap shot, shutdown ability, and mobility. NHL ready. I think we go after him, Chad, honestly. Shutdown ability, okay, he's got the same thing. These guys are essentially the same players. Scout rank 5 overall. I'm going to take Appley, Catton. No. I think I'm going to go after Cedric Apley, a defensive defenseman. He is ranked 5 overall. I mean, this guy's a 2A defenseman, but they are essentially the same exact player. So Cedric Apley, welcome to the Nebraska Wieners. 77 overall, defensive defenseman, medium elite potential. I'm not going after Catton. I already did that with Utah. Sim to next round. Do I not have any more picks? I literally have no more picks in the draft, boys. That's it. Sim the entire draft. There it is. We picked 1st and 4th. And they were the best picks in franchise history. That's crazy, boys. I was in your other live stream. Welcome. Apley has a star. Apley. I took Apley, boys. You should ask NHL 25 to make you a character. W draft. I think that's probably the best draft you could ever have, honestly. So we do have 30 mil in cap space. Now, heading into the offseason, we do have 30 mil in cap space. We do got to get a couple of guys signed here. A lot of them are RFAs, so we can't just qualify them, to be honest. In goal, we got to sign Pekka Pasta. He's going to be our starter next season over Dustin Wolf, who is still an RFA himself. Pekka Pasta, 18 years old, 92 overall, and somebody said it was an overpay to get him 1st overall. I was not risking somebody else taking him. There was no shot at that. I will qualify you, qualify all my RFAs. Qualify, and qualify Romanov as well. Perfect. Jakob Trenin, we'll get you back, brother. Best draft in franchise history, in any franchise history, honestly. There's nobody that ever got a goalie that NHL ready coming out of the draft. Taylor Radish, over Jake Bean. I'll qualify you, I guess, brother. Lars Eller, no. Apley, I think he starts in the NHL, so we'll sign him as well. What goalie do you have? Pekka Pasta. Yo, it said he was going 15th. Pekka Pasta said he was going 15th. Well, I was not risking it. I was not risking it for the biscuit, chat. Daniel Sprong, what contract do you want? 5.7 mil. We'll wait and see if we get all these guys signed first before I do that. So, Yakov Trenin decided to re-sign. We got Pekka Pasta signed. Cedric Apley signed. Perfect. What's up, brother? Just came off the greatest draft in any franchise's history. No, it said 12th. It said 12th. Still, I was not risking it. There was no way I was going to risk that. Not a chance. I'll sign Sprong to a $5.5 million deal for 5 years. We could always move that contract if we need to. Still not one? Yeah, but he's a 92 overall. I knew what overall he was coming into this franchise mode. All right, Daniel Sprong is back. Let's send him to free agency now, chat. There's no way I was not risking somebody else taking him 1st overall. That was not going to happen. That was not going to happen. All right, in free agency, let's take a look. UFAs, we have... How much cap space do we have? We have a lot of cap space to sign somebody, chat. Do we go after a big gun like Nikolai Ehlers or Travis Konechny? That's the youngest guys in this draft. Do we go after Nikolai Ehlers? I mean, he wants 10 mil. I think we save our cap space, honestly. But a good goalie, let's win a cup. We'll do. He rejected it. Who rejected? We have a lot of cap space. Neil Pionk. No, I think our D-core is pretty strong. Pekka Pasta for Shorzy? No. Buchnevich, 29-year-old, 86 overall. I'll go after Buchnevich. 7.8. I'll give you an $8 million deal for 4. Actually, 8.1 for 4 years is perfect. We'll see if he signs. If not, we can go after some lower guys. We also got a bunch of RFAs that need to qualify. Not qualify, but they need to accept the qualifying offer. And luckily, Pavel Buchnevich was extremely happy to sign to our team for 4 years. I believe $8.1 million. He's a very good forward to have. Sprong rejected. I subscribe to you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Go for Bennett. Bo Bennett? Sprong rejected. He's asking for 4.7. Still 27 years old. I think we get Sprong back, boys. Daniel Sprong, $5 million deal. 4 years. Let's see if he will accept that. If we're under the cap, that's a good thing. We're going to advance, see if he accepts. Will he sign with the team? And we also got back Daniel Sprong in free agency. He rejected my offer in the re-sign phase for some reason, but accepted less money in free agency. A very odd decision, but let's check our contracts. Let's see if anybody's... Actually, I'm just going to wait, honestly. I'll wait, chat. Sam Bennett already signed. Did he? $5 million Sprong. I feel another year with the franchise would be good for my career. Okay, Keandre Miller's back. Perfect. Love to see Miller resign. W draft. Who's your goalie? Pekka Pasta. Romanov's back. They usually come back, boys. Dustin Wolf. This is gonna be a guy that somebody could offer compensation for. Honestly, we'll see. We'll see. Jace Jackson. Pekka Pasta. The goat. Pekka Pasta is the goat. Very silly. Don't wrap your willy. Didn't wrap your willy. Okay, Dustin Wolf's back for a year. A year. Perfect. All right. Now, just for funsies, I am going to look at Shoresy's trade value and try to make this deal work, albeit I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, he's got full trade value, chat. There's no way. There's zero chance. We give up Raymond, and honestly, I'll give up Apley. Will I give up Apley, though? What about Dustin Wolf? For also slot in a first-round pick of 2030. Let's see. Nebraska, too few goalies. Pekka Pasta for Shoresy. No, thank you. Give me back this guy starter. Now, chat, do we give up Apley? I don't think we do, honestly. What about Pavel Buchnevich, the guy we literally just signed? Calgary would be over the cap, so we can't give up Buchnevich. Lyon's making... I'm not trading Lyon. He's already 86 overall. Although, Lyon would... I don't know. No Booch? No, we can't give up Booch. I'll slot in another first. I don't know if they'll do it. I doubt they do this, chat, but we'll try. Now, this could be a long shot trying to get Shoresy, who literally is fresh off of a Stanley Cup. For Lucas Raymond, Dustin Wolf, 2 first-round picks. I don't think Calgary is going to accept... Yeah, they are really far off. They're totally unwilling. Why would you do this? Because Shoresy is going to grow. He's got franchise high potential, Chad. He's already a 90 overall. You realize he's going to get up to like a 95, 96. Look at his stats already. Look at his shooting. 5-star shooting. You got to check Hudson's overall. Chad, I don't know what else I could give up, honestly. What do they want? Who do they want? They want Rutger McGroarty. I will give up Rutger McGroarty. Let's see. Will that go through? Trade still rejected. Yeah. What if we save our first round picks? Give up Apley as well. I know we literally want him for the future. Give up Wyatt. Wyatt doesn't have great trade value. Now this is giving up a lot of our future here. I'm not even gonna lie. But for a guy like Shoresy, I mean, that's definitely somebody that you do this for. Dustin Wolf, Raymond, Rutger McGroarty, and Apley. Let's see. I doubt it goes through. Trade still rejected. So, we're not getting Shoresy. Let's move out of here. I passed after this team, make a team called the California Cougars. If they take this, they're not going to take that. They're not going to. There's really, the only shot we have is if he goes to free agency and we offer him a bag. That's really the only way he would grow. Zadina's an 84, chat. Look at that. Look at that. I'm throwing Verana or Jarvis up there. Verana. Should he play center? Oh, he'll play center. Trennan, Tippett, Fogle. So, now heading into the second season, our first line consists of Buchnevich, Max Domi, and Lucas Raymond, 89, 84, and 86. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw up Lyon on the first line. I think I'll throw him on his opposite wing, left wing. Buchnevich can play the second line with Hartman and Jarvis. We also have Sprong, Vrana, and Zadina, who now is up to an 84 overall. And somebody in the chat did not want me to trade for this guy. Absolutely crazy. Our fourth line's pretty good too. Now defensively, we have Chernak and Miller, Romanov, Lindgren, and Trevor Van Riemsdyk. But I do want to start my young prospect. And of course, in goal, we have a 92 overall Pekka Pasta, 18 years of age, and our backup is Dustin Wolf at 23 years old and 87 overall. I want to go to roster moves. Get our young player up here. Domi grew. He was an 82. What's he up to now? Zellweger and Apley can play for Lindgren. And Mikey Anderson went down. No way. Wow, that's crazy. Did you see the Oilers Canucks? It was crazy. I streamed it, brother. I literally streamed it. We went live. We did a watch party. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to throw up Apley, defensive defenseman. There we go. And Zellweger as well. Pelika's up to a 70. Yeah, he's not going to start in the NHL this season. But what if we throw him? That's a -5. Wow. -4. Romanov. I'll just leave it like this. Obviously, our third line D pair is not great. What if we put Romanov in there? Or how about Mikey Anderson? Still a -3. All right. I'll leave it at that. I'm good for the season. Domi's up to an 84. That's good. He can be our first line center. Best lines. Rutger McGroarty, 78 overall. Power forward. Honestly, probably by next season, he will be ready for... Also, Sandin Pelika, you're getting first line minutes. There we go. What does GAT mean? I don't know. I have no idea. Check the coach. What's the best type of chips? Ketchup chips, maybe? I like ketchup. I like Doritos as well. I will check the coach, though. Make sure we don't have a captain here. Oh, Chernak, you're not getting... I'll give you an A, though. Lyon is going to get an A. Lucas Raymond an A. And also, I will give it to Keandre Miller. Coach. Coaching staff. Who is our coach? We got Rabbit. How do we hire coach? Where do we go? There we go. We can hire coaches, chat. Perfect. Generalists, veterans, forwards, defensemen. What is the best type to go after, boys, for a head coach? Generalist? Let's go Pacers, screw Boston. Yo, it's good, my man. What's up, brother? How you doing? Right now, our coach, let me take a look. Overall morale is pretty good. He fits with Vrana, Buchnevich, and Trennan. Yeah, team performance good. Coaching staff, I don't know if I want to give this guy up. Doug Rabbit. Generalist, I'd say. He's balanced. Lucas Raymond, Vrana, Tippett, Appleby is up there. It's not really low for a lot of players. He fits our roster scheme. 1-3. Oh, we did 1-3-1 on the power play. He's physical. Bounce, shoot. I'm going to leave him for another season. I don't know if we will be competitive for this year anyways, so we're just going to simulate another season. I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing good. I had the greatest draft of all time, taking a goalie first overall who is a 92 overall franchise high potential. Check other coaches fit. How do you check other coaches fit? I'll wait. If we can have another year tanking and draft well, we'll be set for year number 3, and we're 1-6 to start the season. Actually, that was preseason. My bad, boys. Never mind. Wait till someone else team gets fired? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait for now, at least. Three and 5 to start the season. Not bad. Not bad. Pull the AHL players to the NHL and tank. I've pretty much done that. You're the best YouTuber. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate it, brother. So, how are we doing roster management? Yeah. December for 2 RFA players. Ooh, Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt Johnston. We forgot to sign him, chat. Oh, no. I completely forgot to sign him. We got to sign Wyatt Johnston. He's been sitting in RFA, hasn't taken our offer. So, and Taylor Radish, I want to give Johnston's an 85. Yeah. 3.9. What if we give you a long deal? 6 years at 6.4 mil. I'll give you that, brother. I'm going to give you that. For 3 mil. Let's see if Wyatt Johnston will do that deal. Please tell me what version this is. What do you mean? I'm confused. I got banned. I'll throw my cat out the window. What? Do not do that, dude. What? That's crazy work. Wyatt Johnston, please sign, brother. Please sign. I decided to accept your offer. Perfect. Wyatt Johnston, impact player on our team. He can be our first line center. Now we got to scratch. I'm probably going to scratch Warren Fogle. We got to call up Wyatt Johnston as well. Roster moves. I'll send down Fogle to the AHL. Johnston come up, and Warren Fogle goes down. Average noob? What do you mean average noob? Usually they always accept. I've never had an issue where a guy hasn't accepted my qualifying RFA offer. Johnston, actually, yeah, I'll give him Domi's minutes. We'll scratch Domi, and we'll give Domi the fourth line minutes because I want Wyatt Johnston to grow. Max Domi, there we go, and we'll slot him up as our second line center. And then Ryan Hartman, I kind of want to leave Zadina. I'll leave Hartman on the third line. We're a deep team offensively. Okay, we're all good now, boys. Oh my God, noob, this is how you spell? Hey, yo, don't hurt your cat. Yeah, do not do that. That's not cool. No way Johnston was playing the AHL. Was he playing in the AHL or was he not playing at all because of the fact that he was qualified? Do they play in the American Hockey League? Name 3 numbers below 9. 7, 4, and 2. What is my favorite Oilers jersey? Probably the one that they're wearing now, the classic blue and orange. I really do like that. Oh, I'm in year number 2, right? I gotta update my thing. Need to update my thing, chat. Year number 2, we missed the playoffs, and year number 1, missed playoffs. There we go. Calgary sucks, right, chat? Bro, they literally won the Stanley Cup in year number 1 in the sim. They have Shoresy on their roster. They definitely do not suck. They do not suck whatsoever. 18, 21, and 3 to start the season. Not a bad record. I would like to tank for this year as well. Get some more draft capital. Have a good draft. And then next season coming into the year, we can try to compete for a playoff spot. Chad, who do you guys got in the conference finals? Who do you think makes it to the cup finals? Buffalo Sabres hired their head coach Peter Jersina? I don't know. 23, 26, and 5. Not a bad record. 8 in our division. Only ahead of... Actually, we're 7 now. Ahead of the Rangers. The Rangers are that bad? Hello from Sweden. What's good, brother? How is the weather in Sweden? Oilers, Florida. Dallas. Rangers, Stars. Rangers, Stars. Stars in 6. Rangers in 6. Okay. Stars, Rangers. Nobody at the deadline that I want to grab here. Patrick Laine. Nah, he's got 1 year left on his deal. He's going to ask for a lot of money, but that's definitely a guy in the future that I would love to pick up. 87 overall, 26 years old. Maybe next season or in the offseason, we could pick him up. Maybe we can sign him. We'll have the money definitely to sign him. Let's go Oilers. I have Oilers win the cup. Me too. I'm so good at tanking in this game, I do it unconsciously. Really? Barbara goes to Boston for Swayman and Harrison. So Jeremy Swayman nails on Vegas. That's crazy. Mikhail Granlund to Pittsburgh and Chris Letang to Winnipeg. Okay, Letang is out of Pittsburgh. Out of the Pens. Stars in 4. Get out of here. Very hot, but it's night right now. It's been warm here today too, chat. I have my window open still. And it's not very chilly. Leafs are 12-0 in the playoffs. My franchise Matthews has 17 goals. Have you played every game? Because that's unrealistic. We won 36 games, chat. We won a lot of games. We're a very mediocre team. Very mid right now. Very, very mid. I will say that. Very mid. All right, the season is complete. Edmonton Rangers final. I think that's what I had in my bracket. I had Oilers over Rangers in my bracket. Now, at the end of season number 2, we are going to end up finishing with a very mid record of 39, 38, and 5, 83 points. 5th in the Metro. We didn't make the playoffs, obviously. But, I mean, it was possible that we did make the playoffs if we won more games. 89 points got in, and we had 83. Now, if we take a look at the entire NHL, the Oilers are the best team, 51, 27, and 4. Toronto was very good. Calgary was up there. They actually won the Stanley Cup last season. Vancouver had a very good season. Boston, Colorado. We were not down at the bottom. The Utah Icemen were absolutely horrible. Second worst team in the entire league. Lucas Raymond's going to end up leading our team, 77 points, also 24 goals. Lyon had 60 points and 27 goals. Wyatt Johnston had a big season. He only played 61 games, obviously, because he was qualified for an RFA. Did he play in the AHL? He did not, so he just played no hockey at all. He would have crushed his career high of 62 points if he had played the full season. Pavel Buchnevich had 52. Jarvis only 46. He hasn't been simulating that well. Verana had 38. Domi 34. And if we look at Pekka Pasta, 32, 29, and 3, 2 shutouts, and a 914 save percentage as a rookie. He was the main reason we were even close to being mid, honestly. If we had Dustin Wolf starting all the games, we probably would have been at the bottom. But Pekka Pasta is already one of the best goaltenders in the entire world at 19 years of age. I'm going to buy more food for my fish if Domi gets 10 points. Okay. Oilers, Florida. Florida wins in 5. No disrespect. That's crazy. Bro says no disrespect, but it ends in 5. Leon Draisaitl is going to lead the NHL in scoring with 112 points, followed by Matthews, who had 111, McDavid, 109, Pasta was up there, Kucherov, and Jake Gensel put up 101 points on the Detroit Red Wings. That was a very good trade for their team. For goals, Matthews will lead with 61, followed by Shorzy, who we did not get in the offseason. He had 58, Pasta had 54, Caulfield 51. Go Hunt Hudson, Lane Hudson. Do we go after him, chat? I don't know what we'd give up, honestly. Not Markstrom. Don't get him. I'm not getting Markstrom. Go Pekka Pasta. Yes, sir. Brah. What are you saying brah for, dude? He drank the milkshake. He had a good season. I've never seen Jake Gensel score that much. I got to be real. You think Sweden can win the World Championship this year? I have no idea. I haven't really been paying attention outside of seeing if Canada wins. But maybe they can. If his trade value is reasonable, yes, Hudson. It was decent when we checked at the beginning of last season, but I don't know. And Vancouver goes all the way and wins the Stanley Cup. Wow. That's crazy. Get Hudson. We can look at Hudson in the offseason, boys. And the Vancouver Canucks are going to go on and win the Stanley Cup, beating New Jersey in 7 games in the finals. Obviously, New Jersey had the number 1 overall pick. They could have selected Pekka Pasta, but we traded for it, and they made the Stanley Cup finals. Austin Matthews is going to take home the Ted Lindsay, the Maurice Richard, and the Hart Trophy, while the Art Ross will go to Draisaitl, Cale Makar, the Norris. The Conn Smythe will go to Elias Pettersson. Joseph Wall is going to win the Vezina as the Selke goes to Alexander Barkov yet again. Battle of the Brothers? Right, Battle of Quinn and Jack. Also Luke as well. Luke Hughes. Do I play hockey? I do. I'm sub. Thank you, dude. Do I know Nasher and Coach Jippy? I know who they are. I definitely know who they are. All right, let's simulate up to the draft, see where we land. I don't expect us to be in the top 5. Where are we at here, boys? Nebraska, 9th overall. Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take 9th overall. Look at my man still racking up the trophies. Yeah, no Stanley Cups, though. What's new? Get Frank Nazar? Maybe. We'll see. We're going to do the draft, re-sign, and get ready for year number 3 here, boys. Told you past the Calgary sucks. They just lost the Canucks in 5 games. Oh my. They won the Stanley Cup last year, dude. What position did I play? I played D. I was an offensive defenseman. Think of Erik Karlsson, Cale Makar type. Even though that's obviously they're a lot better than me. So in the NHL draft, we are going to end up selecting 9th overall. The Wieners are there. We're just going to sim up to our pick and see who is available. Utah has got the 3rd overall pick. Very interesting there. It's only 1 year of the simulation. You'll see Toronto win one. It's only year 1. No, we're in year number 2, buddy. We just finished year 2. Heading into season number 3. Who do they select? They selected Lemonin, Cole, Michael Misa would be a guy I definitely wanted to get. De Kaiser. Who is available? Chat, do you guys recognize anybody here? Roger McQueen. No, I can't select McQueen again, chat. We know how he turned out. He didn't get it done with the Utah Icemen. I don't think I can go after him. James Hagens, A+, AA. Oh, okay. NHL ready. Is not a shoot carrier, pretty loyal. What is he, a playmaker? Do we go after Hagens? Chat, or Gavin? Jordan Gavin? No report on this player. Get him McQueen? No, I'm not taking McQueen. I think we go after Hagens. Now for our first pick here in the NHL entry draft, I'm going to go after James Hagens, another American player. He's a playmaker. He's got A's pretty much across the board, and I think he's NHL ready, even though it doesn't say. He is a playmaker, so he should be able to put up a lot of assists, especially because we have a sniper on our first line. Medium elite potential at 77 overall. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. And that is our only draft pick for this NHL draft, boys. We had one pick. Canada's going to be real. Toronto has 23 more seasons to win a cup in this. I don't think I'm going 23 years unless we have an absolute dynasty. That's crazy. We literally only drafted one player for the entire draft because we gave up so many draft picks. That's insane. Higgins is good. I think he is too. Ain't no way the Oilers lost to the Sharks in the first round. That's kind of wild. I'm not going to lie about that. That's a little worrying. Now let's make the playoffs. Hopefully year number 3 we can make the playoffs. Pekka Pasta should be better. 18 million cap space. We got to re-sign Keandre Miller and Romanoff as well. Who else? Taylor Radish. I'm going to let Radish walk, honestly. Lazan, I'll let him walk also, most likely. Zadina, I'll qualify you. Zellweger, qualifying as well. Higgins, I'm going to sign you. I don't know if he's going to start in the NHL, chat. I don't know. If we start him, we're probably not going to make the playoffs because he's only a 77 overall. Sloan, no thank you. Sandine Pellick is good. Why is it only Axel Pellica? It's supposed to be Axel Sandine Pellica. Sandine is in his last name, correct? It's not his first name. It's Axel Sandine Pellica. I thought it's Axel Sandine Pellica. If Mitch Marner gets traded, you should make a video to see if Toronto can win the cup without him. Maybe. We'll see. Pekka Pass is good. Dustin Wolf. How much does he want? $5 million for 1 year. Chat, do we sign Dustin Wolf for 3 years? Try to run with him and Pekka Pasta, or do we just totally go all in on Pekka Pasta? I think we do. I'll qualify him. I will qualify him. Keandre Miller, how much are you looking for, dude? $6 million. I will give you that for 5 years. Romanoff, what are you looking for? Another young guy, 4.7. What about 4.5? Will he sign for 4.5 for 3 years? There we go. All right. Taylor Radish, I'll leave him. Advance a day. So luckily we got back Romanoff. He decided to resign. Keandre Miller is back as well. James Higgins, we have him signed. I don't know if he's going to start in the AHL or the NHL just quite yet, but we'll make that decision in the future for sure. Sign and trade Wolf. Trade Wolf. Do we sign and trade him, chat? That's actually a good idea. I already qualified him, but I can't offer him a contract. Sign him for 5.7? Let's see. Let's see if he gets back. We'll trade him in the offseason for a nice young stud. And we also got back Dustin Wolf, who I am going to be looking to trade here in the offseason because Pekka Pasta is the starting goalie of the future. There's no need to have Dustin Wolf as an 88 overall backup. But I mean, if we can't trade him, then we might run with him for another season. Joe Mazzulla did something stupid. He challenged a goaltending block 1 minute into the game. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy. He's not the greatest coach. That's another worrying factor for the Celtics. Dame, you're still going? Yes, sir. I hope we have an Edmonton, New York finals. I hope so, too. That would be a banger of a finals, chat. I'm not even going to lie. What the heck is that logo? It's a wiener. The Nebraska Wieners. The new expansion team of the NHL. I smell fish. Either fish or a dead animal. That's crazy. Yes, 1 year. Do we... Patrick Laine is looking for 10 mil. We only have 2.8 in cap space, so we're not going to sign anybody, boys. The thing is, chat, I don't know who I'd trade Dustin Wolf for. We can take a look. Is there anybody we'd want to go after? What a waste of a timeout. I agree. I definitely want an NHL ready. Only Zellweger has been tendered 1.2 mil for 1 year by Columbus. I will match that offer. We got back Zellweger, okay. Check in with Philip Zadina. I will do, boss. Nebraska top 10. I'm hoping to make the playoffs this year, honestly. I want a big jump. I will look at... there we go. Zadina's back for another season. Anybody we should go after, boys? Big lead for Boston to keep. 2-0. What? Is it 2-0? Is that the score of the game? That's crazy. First round pick for a player like Slavkovsky or a power forward? Yeah, I want a young guy. Trade Wolf for picks and sign Kyle Connor? No, I'm not signing Connor. Dustin Wolf doesn't have the greatest trade value in the world. He's a 90 overall, though. Now, who do we go after, boys? Who can we go after? I want a young guy who signed on a long contract. Pavel Mintyukov, 6 years, making $5.1 million. Do we go after him? He's a defenseman. Keep in mind for Mintyukov, boys. Morrissey, 2 years left. No, Patrick Laine. Or we have our sniper. We don't need Laine. How much overall is he? He's a 90, but his trade value is not that high. We got to remember that, chat. Get Caden Lindstrom. I want somebody a little more NHL ready, honestly. Carlson, if you want a goalie, go to Toronto. Logan Cooley, no thank you. Matthews, nah, we're not getting Matthews. Morgan Riley, not a chance. They have Brett Pesce and Matthew Nye still there? Okay. Nobody from Tampa Bay. Is water the greatest drink, yes or no? Debatable. I think the AHL goalie might be good. Lindholm? None there. I want somebody who signed long-term. I think Mintyukov's the guy to go, Chad. He's only making $5 million. He grows to like a 91 overall as well. And that's a six years we don't have to worry about signing him, boys. 6 years we do not have to sign Mintyukov. Mishkov, no way. He was horrible for Utah. I can't believe how bad he was. He usually sims well. Nobody on here. Vaughn? No, he's only signed 3 years. Matthew Barzell making way too much money. Jack Hughes. Luke Hughes only has 2 years on his deal at the same amount of price, so I'm not going after him. Yossi, no. Trade someone for Panarin? Dallas going to win the cup. Kirby Dach. He's a 90 overall. 5 more years. I don't think we go after Kirby Dach, boys. Keep Kirby Dach in mind, though. Him and Cole Caulfield. Kaprizov's making $10 million. That's absolutely crazy. Nobody on here. I had Pacers might be cooked already. What's the score? My guys at my school didn't believe me that I was a YouTube mod for your channel, so I had to show them. Really? Damn. 6 years, Jake Gensel. No, he's 30. I don't want him. Columbus, Fantilli, only got 1 year left on his deal. Kale McCarr. I think we go after Mintyukov, boys. Pavel Mintyukov. He's got some trade value, but he signed for 6 years. Now we're going to have to add in some picks to make this work. Who do they want also? Rector McGroarty. Oh, McGroarty's got to start in the NHL this season. He's an 82 overall. Zadina's an 83. Romanov. Pelika is only a 74, so he's not close to being NHL ready. Samuelson. No. Verana. I'll give up Jacob Verana. He's almost 30 years old. We need a goalie back, though. Tell them that I'm mod too. Pacers timeout. Celtics up 12-0. That's crazy. I told you the Celtics are a much better team than the Pacers. I'll take this guy. The pros trade. I don't think that's going to go through. So here we are going to be giving up Dustin Wolf for Pavel Mintyukov. He signed for 6 years at $5.1 million. He grows to like a 91 overall. Let's see. Vrana, I threw in the deal as well. Will Anaheim accept? Rejected. So we're going to have to add in a draft pick most likely. Throw in a 4th, a 3rd, and a 2nd round pick. So I threw some picks in to make this deal work. Let's see. Trade still rejected, so we're probably going to have to give up a 1st round pick for Mintyukov, which I'm honestly okay giving up with. 2031 1st round pick, and the trade still rejected. So instead, I will give them a 2027 1st round pick. Let's see. Mintyukov, will you accept? Trade still rejected. Chat, I don't know what I got to give up to get Pavel Mintyukov. Celtics look like one hell of a team this year. Are they going to win it all? Probably, unless they choke. Who do we give up? I got to get Mintyukov. That's a too good of a deal to pass on, honestly. Do we give up Chernak? Do we give up Eric Chernak, chat? Get Slaffy, Lindholm? I'll try this. Let's see if this goes through. Great thing called trade block. Bro, what are you talking about? You better be giving us something outstanding. I don't see that. Dude, you want every single player on this draft board. What are you on about, brother? Goalies matching the block. None. Just give me a shitty goalie here. Jonathan Quick, an 80 overall Jonathan Quick. Get this guy out of here. Let's see. Will that go through? Totally unwilling. I don't know what I got to do here, boys, to make this deal work. All right, let me cook here. Let me cook. Wolf, we'll give him a goalie. We'll give up a 1st, 2 1sts, and a 2nd. Let's see. Will that go through? That will go through. Let's see. All right. So instead, after going back and forth with Anaheim, I'm going to have... After going back and forth with the Ducks, I'm going to give up Dustin Wolf, 2 firsts and a second for Mintyukov and Jonathan Quick. And the trade, luckily, has been accepted. And we got ourselves a stud of a defenseman for 6 years where we don't have to sign him, and he's not making a lot of money either. Guess the Bucks should have won then. What? Basketball's not like hockey. The best team will win on paper. Not always, no. Not especially lately. There hasn't been a repeat champion for 6 straight seasons in the NBA. First time in the entire history of the NBA that has not happened. You need role players now because of the new CBA and the fact that you can't just stack your rosters. Aptly, you're starting in the NHL, brother. You were 100% going to start. Give up a defenseman here. Thank you very much, Zach Crane, for the $10 super chat. Hey, Pasta, how's your day been? It's been good, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. W's in the chat, boys, for Zach Crane. I'll throw on the emote. There we go. Thank you very much for the super chat. Bucks didn't have their best player? No. They wouldn't have played Indiana? Who? Kind of overpay? That's all the Ducks will accept? Yeah, but it's somebody I wanted, so... Mintyukov's already an 89. Honestly, Lindgren. Swap you for Appleby. There we go. Forwards in the system. Let's see who's in the system. Pelika. Okay, so we do have... where's he at? Chat, where is Rutger McGroarty? He's not in the system. Best AHL lines. Where is Rutger McGroarty? Can you tell him to stop spamming? I'll just time him out, actually. Put user in timeout. 10 minutes. There we go. I got him, chat. Don't worry, I got him. Are you building an AHL team? No. What do you mean? Why are you just a hater? A straight hater. Where is Rutger McGroarty? Rutger McGroarty. Where is he at? Chat, did we trade Rutger? I think we did. We got rid of Rutger McGroarty, did we not? I think we got rid of... Oh, no, he's in the NHL. Okay, he's in the NHL. Okay. That's one juicy wiener there, Pasta. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It was just a question. Why would it be building an AHL team? I'm going for the Stanley Cup here. All right, so take a look at our roster. I'm throwing Lyon on that first line. Buchnevich on the second line with Jarvis. Rutger McGroarty, you can go on the third line with Sprong and Vrana. There we go, defensively. Mintyukov and Chernak fit very well. Okay, perfect. So here we go, heading into season number 3. We have Wyatt Johnston up to an 84 with Lucas Raymond at a 90 and Jordan Lyon, our sniper of the future. Hopefully 35 to 40 goals for this guy this season. On our second line, we have Jarvis, Domi, and Buchnevich, Vrana, Rutger McGroarty making his NHL debut alongside Sprong. And our fourth line's pretty solid as well. Now defensively, Mintyukov and Chernak have a +5 on that first line. D pair Zellweger's up to an 80, Miller's an 85, Romanov's an 83. And I just absolutely messed it up. Thank you very much for the super chat, brother. It's coming through. Now, defensively, Mintyukov and Chernak, they have a +5. Zellweger's up to an 80. Miller's an 85. Romanov, 83. And Samuelson, 83. And if we took a look at goal, Pekka Pasta, 93 overall with an 80 overall. Jonathan Quick as our backup. And we should definitely be in the hunt for a playoff spot. Hopefully a wild card or a divisional spot. I mean, the Metro hasn't been great. But I am looking to make the playoffs this season. We don't have a lot of center depth. We definitely got to pick up a second-line center to improve our roster a little bit more. How was the steak today? It was wonderful. How'd you know I had steak today? Chat, how did y'all know I had steak? You are saying Rutger's name like that? Rutger McGroarty. I'm just saying Rutger. Rutger McGroarty. That's his name, Chad. Yeah, he has a very hard name. Rutger McGroarty. Rutger McGroarty. There we go. You have decent depth, though? I do have very good depth. Now, for captains, I'm just going to make sure we don't have a captain. Just to make sure nobody... Keandre Miller, you're not getting the C. Okay. Wyatt Johnston, you can get an A. Pavel Mintyukov, you're a guy of the future. I'll give you an A. And Jordan Lyon, honestly. There we go. There we go. We are loaded for year number 3. And I'm going to call it there, boys. We'll be back either tomorrow or the next day. We might do Pekka Pasta tomorrow, but we also got the watch party, I believe, on Thursday for Game 1 of the Oilers game. I appreciate you guys coming out. It was a very good stream so far. We built the first 2 seasons of the Nebraska Wieners. We have very young players, very young talent, and hopefully this can be the season that we break through, make the playoffs, make a name for ourselves. If you didn't already, make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the chat. Also, check out the video that I posted today. I did a Vancouver rebuild. Check that out. Join the Discord. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And always remember, don't be silly. Wrap your willy. You said you were on a steak diet? I am on a steak diet, honestly.